Morning. So yesterday started building a little kind of like a chicken tractor, but for quail. We have quail here on the property. So started building this little chicken tractor, quail tractor thing. We have the quail inside of our hay barn with the rabbits. We also butchered some rabbits on Friday. Didn't get any footage of that. Happened while I was at work, so fortunately I don't get to see that. But butchered 8 rabbits, most of the babies. We had one that was sick, so we slaughtered that one, and then had another one that had some bad teeth problems, and it was affecting upper and lower jaw, so got rid of that one too. So anyway, that's what they're for. That's what the rabbits are for. That's why we have them. They're meat rabbits. We had one last night. Very good. If you've never had rabbit, it's a very good meat, especially these rabbits in particular. I can't think of the breed of rabbit off the top of my head. I'll have to get back to you on that one. But, very good rabbit. It was delicious. Kids weren't so sure about the rabbit. Well, at least one of my daughters wasn't sure about eating the rabbit. So we'll work into it. This is the first time we've ever done it. We've had rabbits for a couple of years. This is the first time we've ever slaughtered any of them. So maybe as time goes on, she'll get a little used to it. But anyway, gonna work on this quail tractor today. And like I said, I didn't film any of it yesterday when I was making it. We were kind of had the music going, just kind of out enjoying the day. It was beautiful yesterday here in Kansas, and so I didn't film any of it, and so it is what it is. I really do need to get another camera just to film stuff. I use my phone right now, so if I want to listen to music, I can't film, so need to get another camera to do that. So with that being said, we're gonna get started. So here it's upside down right now. So basically it is 6 foot long by 4 foot wide, and it's 36 inches tall. Back here I'm gonna wall this in. I got my 2 sides. I got 3 sides. I need to put another piece right here, and then this will be kind of just like the nesting box, or just kind of an enclosed area that can get out of the weather. Gonna wrap this with chicken wire all the way around, and then the bottom will be open so they can just feed on the grass and the stuff. We did also yesterday move the chickens, the chicken fence, so they were right here. We moved them over there. So we're gonna put the quail with the chickens. I think that's gonna be good. Get them out, get them out of the barn, get them out here, kind of with everyone else. They can eat some of the foliage and the hay that's on the ground, and of course we'll feed them just like we normally do. But gonna put our garden in this section where the chickens were. They got it tilled up pretty good. The ground looks really good, so get all that done. But quite a bit of stuff happened yesterday, and just like I said, just didn't film it, so I feel bad about that. But so now what we're gonna do is I'll get the wood cut for this, and then we will get it all nailed. I'm gonna brad nail it all in there, and then we'll turn it over and start doing the chicken wire. So let's get going. All right, so wind's blowing. It's a little chilly outside, so drug this inside. I got this front piece cut right here. I got the air compressor pumped up, air line out. So gonna start getting this box brad nailed and be done. Of course the compressor kicked on while I was filming, but I'm gonna get these all brad nailed in, everything done, and then go get the chicken wire and get started on that. So we're getting really close. It looks heavy. but it's not too bad. So one person dragging it around probably a little too much, but two people be able to move it just fine. So yeah, we're getting there. It's a project, that's for sure. Well, fail. So I put these corner braces in just to help it out, and then I put them on each side and I wasn't thinking, so this is the correct way. So there's the top. I got to put sheet metal on it. So the chicks are supposed to hide out in here, the quail supposed to hide out in here just out of the weather, but I got a gap, so that's a fail. So I need to figure that out. Bummer. Okay, so it's wrapped in chicken wire. These corners are messed up because I got it stapled down here on top of there, so I got it kind of zoopied all in, and I don't even know if that's the word, zoopy. So it kind of looks like shit, but it'll work. Cut a hole so the quail can get in there. Now I need to go get some metal for the top. So we got some metal at the end of the property, and we'll go get that, cut it, put it on there, and then it will be ready to go. Well, it's done. Cut the top sheet metal, got it all screwed on there, got all the fence around it completely done, so got the latches on there. So now what we need to do is move it out to the field and load it up with quail. I think it looks pretty good. All right, so little update on the old quail house. Got it out here into the chicken coop, so with all the birds. I got it out here, and then the video that I recorded, I don't know, it was real. You couldn't hear the audio very good. It just wasn't real good, but the wind was blowing kind of bad that day, and so anyway, this is a couple days later. Got it out here. They've been out here for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. They're liking it. They, inside you can see the door, so they go into their little house pretty much at night. Some of them stay out for some reason, but we got a full water jug in there, and then you got 2 feeders. Look like they knocked one over one. So this is the morning time. It's time to feed them. But so they're really enjoying it, and they're loving being out here on the grass, and they're just getting bugs, and it's awesome. So the chickens, of course, doing their thing out here, getting it knocked down pretty good already on the land. You can see this is where we're going to put the garden this spring, here in a few weeks, I guess. So this is real good. We're going to till it up a little bit and then start planting stuff. But another thing, my mom actually got us this, since we're getting meat birds here in a couple weeks. So we got that 50-pound feeder in there. So I don't think they loaded up 50 pounds worth of stuff in it. Just kind of maybe 25 pounds or so. Got it out here, and they've been eating on it for probably 4 days, I think. So we got it a couple days after I got done with the quail house, but got it. It's going to be nice with all the meat birds that we're going to have, because we're going to add 100 birds in here for just meat. So they'll be around for 6 to 8 weeks, and then of course we'll butcher them, and then we'll have chicken stocked up in their freezer. So looking forward to that. Not really looking forward to the 100 birds to be on the property, but it is what it is. We got to stock up our own supply of stuff. That's what we're trying to do. We're also getting new layers. So we have a friend that is going to hatch layers for us, and then we're going to trade some of the rabbits. So before we butchered the rabbits a couple weeks ago, we bred all of them. So we'll see how many babies we get out of that. We're going to trade that family for rabbits for chicks, and so that'll be good as well. So we'll get us a new bunch of layers. We've lost a few. We lost a couple to the cold snap here in Kansas. They just didn't make it in the coop in time at night, and then the freeze got them. We've also got a predator around here. So there's an owl or a hawk or something that that gets them. So we bought this house not quite a year ago. We probably lost 15 chickens to, a predator, or a couple of them just old. There are a couple, these birds that we got them with the property, they're a couple years old now. I believe some of them are probably 5 years old, some of them are just 3 years old. So it's time to start getting a new flock in here. These ones are still producing a little over 2 dozen eggs a day, but we should be getting more. So and we love eggs. I have all our kids eat a ton of eggs. I eat a ton of eggs. My wife eats a ton of eggs. Plus we sell them. So we've sold probably 9 dozen here in the last couple weeks. We've been keeping some, and then of course we've been selling some as well. So want to keep that little bit of income coming in. We're not trying to make a living off of farming. It's not what I do. We have a couple businesses, and of course I'm in the aerospace industry. So this is just supplemental. We want to eat better. We want to have our little slice of heaven out here. So but yeah, we got to get some more birds. These girls are getting old, and they're not laying as much as they should. So we're going to get some more of them. Plus we're going to get the meat birds. So looking forward to that. The quail, hopefully they start putting some eggs down, and then we can start hatching some more of them. We have people that want to buy quail eggs from us. We have people that want to buy they want us to hatch quails, and then they raise them. So we're gonna get into that too. But we got these birds need to start putting some eggs down. So hopefully that'll start happening pretty soon. But just want to give a little update. Of course, some of the chickens jump the fence, get out to the yard and get snakes and bugs and whatever. But so been good. Really happy with it. Gonna have to do something for the meat birds coming in, but that's the update on the quail box. So again, thank you for watching. We appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us to make sure you get all the notifications when we do post on here. Gonna try to get back to posting a couple times a month. Not going to do it every day, every week thing, but if I can do it a couple times a month, that'll be good. It's also race season. As I talked about in a previous video, I'm part of a company that owns a couple racetracks in Kansas, in the state of Kansas. So racing actually starts on March 14th for me. That'll be the first night of races, and then we'll go every Friday, every Saturday, basically until October. So projects on the farm going to be somewhat limited. Of course, we'll kind of video the birds when they come in and do all that, and then we need to build some stuff around the property. Still have pallets we need to take down. We had a big windstorm, so like I got this little tote right here. There's one of them way over there against the fence, so I got to do a little bit of cleanup on stuff around here. Of course, we're going to get started on the garden. So we got some projects going to happen, but two days a week are taken up with races. So do as much as we can. Of course, it's the start of spring forward, and we're going to have a little more light at night, and that's going to help as well. So all right, that's what I got. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Follow us, like I said, so you get a notification every time we do post here on the property. It's beautiful. Love it out here. Wish I had more land. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thank you.